And I think I'll lean it right here. You have to hit it pretty hard to get this to come off. Oop. You know what? I don't think I have a heavy enough hammer. Let's try the... Oh. That took it. That's the spall that I wanted. Look at that nice sharp edge right there. See how sharp that edge is? Let's see if I can cut wood with it. I'm going to take this spall, I think, and make a dart point out of it. See what happens over the next few minutes. Flint knapping is a very, very ancient skill. Man has been busting rocks since, I think since man could be called man. I have no idea how long that would have been, but they found hand axes in Africa that are really, literally millions of years old. So, of course, here I am flint knapping with a copper bopper, which is kind of cheating, but it works. The first thing to do with a spall is to get rid of all this little thin stuff around the edges, because you can't really knap into the thin stuff. The grinding and shearing that I'm doing here with this grindstone is really important work. Flint knapping requires preparation of the platforms. That's the little spot where you hit. I'm not going to pretend that this tape is a flint knapping class. I'm just going to show how I knap a point for making a dart. A lot of what I'm doing is trying to get the platform below the center line of the piece so I can break the flakes off all the way across like that one did. A lot of times I miss the edge when I'm swinging. That's because I want to hit at the very edge. And that causes me to miss. Let me try to... Ah, that was a good one. I wanted to get that flake off so bad. There's a place down there where they bulldozed all... Oh, look at that, I lost that corner. They bulldozed all the topsoil off the land where they put the barn there. And if you were to sift through that topsoil that they bulldozed over to the edge of the river, you'd find thousands of points in there, I'm sure. A lot of them are very deeply buried in that stuff. Flint knapping is a skill that takes a while to develop. I've probably been doing this for 20 years, and I'm still not very good at it. I'm good enough to make a point that'll work for that lattle dart. You got to make it sharp on the edges, pointy on the tip, and thin enough to haft. I'm sure back in the day they had other things that they wanted to have their points look like, but because you notice that there are certain point styles that you'll find from certain arrows, and they probably had reasons for making their points the way they made them. We don't know what the reasons are really. Okay, I'm going to finish that with this tool. Here I'm just going to straighten that edge out and make sure it's sharp all the way around. Now there's the point right there, and I got it pretty sharp on the edges. I'm going to grind these areas here where the string goes. Take a couple more flakes here if I can get them. Yeah, that's going to be an okay point. Not the prettiest in the world, but as effective as any. I grind this area here because that's where the hafting is going to be attached. It's got to be sharp up to the high point on both sides, dull from there back. So there's the point.